Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Emus.Farm.Project. So as I promised you that this time around we are going to do this together, and I'm here to show you some progress as I also apply some manure on my plants. So this is so far how our plants are. It has rained today. This is our spinach, you see over here, and this is our collards, or this is our skuma wedge. So we are that's how so far we are, and today I'm going to be applying my manure, which is from my friend's farm, from the goats and rabbit, and I'm going to be applying it. So here it is in a sack. I've been given it free of charge, as I've told you, with minimize. So what you can do, let me first advise you a bit. What you can do here, you can either mix it in water with some ash, or you can apply it direct in soil, but you first keep it for first days or for like 10 days so that it loses that acidic in it. Remember, urine is acidic, and here we have urine, we have goat's urine and some rabbit urine, which they didn't separate, so it is acidic, but these ones have stayed for some days. So you can either mix it in water, and then you water, like here on our sacks I'm going to mix in water, and then I start pouring, because there is no way that I can fix this in our sacks, as you see, but I need manure. So here it's good, but I want to show you the ones that I have in front there in the front yard. They are somehow, they are malnutrition. Is it malnutrition? They lack some nitrogen in them, so they're the one that needs this. Remember, there's a lot of nitrogen in this thing. So what shows me that there is lack of nitrogen, as you see, this burnout, it is not the sun, because we are in the rain season. As you see, the ground is wet, but this shows that there is lack of nitrogen. You either apply NPK, or you can apply our manure. So as I've told you that we are going to be doing organic, so we are going to apply our organic manure here. So keep around my channel, let me show you how I'm going to do it. Alright, so what we are going to do is, since this is not a big garden, so I don't need like a hole, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a line, let me call it a line, but a hole between these plants. I'm not going to apply direct on my plants, but I'm going to make sure that I dig a hole between here, then and I fix in my manure, then I cover. I'm not going to leave it on the top, because I want my plants like to utilize this first, and they don't consume the manure on their leaves, but they do consume manure in the soil, because the roots are in the soil. So after here, then you get your manure. Alright, get our manure and pour in this hole that we have dug, and then we bury it like that. then you make sure that you supply it very well. And then after, you make sure that you cover it. Reason being, remember this is home gardening, so we don't want to have house flies over the house to make it look dirty. So we dig a hole in the middle, then we cover, and then if it is in dry season, you make sure that you water, but it's already wet season and we had rain in the night, so there is no need for me to water. So what I'm going to do is just to cover here, then it's done. We are going to see some progress after a few days. Remember, we are doing organic vegetable growing, so keep around my channel, don't forget to subscribe. So today we have just added manure, that's the process, and this is episode 3. We are still going to up to the last process of harvesting. So now, as you see, this is where I'm going to mix. As you see, everything we use here, we are just recycling them, so we are saving nature. So what we are going to do is, you pour in here water. Yes, doesn't mean that you should use that water. You pour in here water, then it doesn't have any ratio that you should follow 1 to 2. No, it depends on what you want, on the amount of water you want, on what. So I'm going to pour in my water here, then I'm going to add in my manure inside and then stir. See, this is manure. Good. So that's our manure, as you see over there. So we are going to stir it. Remember, this is our knife and it's the one that we are going to stir with. So if you see that you need more water, you can add. As I told you, you can try and mix in some ash to reduce the acidity level. Remember, to make it somehow alkaline. Remember, ash is like neutral, so you're like neutralizing the acids in this organic manure of ours. So as you see, the mixture is already coming out, so I can keep this for some days, or I add the ash, but I'm going to apply direct because these ones have stayed for some days already. Before I brought them here, they had stayed for some days. They are not so fresh. So as you see, we have some droppings for the rabbits, and then we have some droppings from a chicken, then even the goat. As I told you that you try and do what you get from animals comes back here, and what you get here can feed your animals, because your rabbit can feed on these vegetables. So you can do how should I call it, you just recycle. You are there recycling from the garden to the farm, then from the farm back to the garden. So that's it, that's all. So after mixing, I'm going to just pour. So I may not show you the process, but I'm going to just pour like water. I think you know how to water, like you are doing watering. So that's how we are going to do it here. We are going to be watering. So keep around my channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the subscription button. Don't miss out any of these amazing episodes. If you missed, you can go back and watch my other episodes where we started episode 1, just preparing the garden. So keep around my channel, guys. So another thing that we are going to do, as you see, after applying a manure, and we have covered very well, as you see, I've covered very well. So what we are going to do is we are going to try and reduce the number of leaves, these dead leaves. They're already dead, so we are going to remove them so that we allow others to get nutrients that we have put in our soils. Just believe me, if we get more rainfall in these days, there is going to be a very big change in these plants. I want you to see, because I will show you. I want you to see. You see, they're still, but they have grown. So what we are going to do is, in the other sacks, we are going to stir them, or we are going to mix in some water for us to be unable to put to put them in the sacks. So we are doing organic farming. I've not applied any chemical. I want you to see there is no chemical that I've applied yet, and I've told you that each and every process I'll be showing you. So keep around my channel. You don't forget to subscribe, and you remember our passion fruit. This is our passion fruit. As you see it over there, we are also growing it. So after here, I'm going to remove these leaves. What you do is you follow the order from down. As you see, you don't remove these upper ones. We are removing from down. So as you see, and I've left only these ones, and these ones have been removed. And what you do is you don't dispose of near your plant to bring more pests or diseases. You dispose of from far or to the dustbin. So thank you. Keep around my channel as I show you how I'm going to do it with the sacks.